Hello one and all, we are glad to have you on board for what must surely be the most unmissable game of this season. It could seal the final destination of the title. Of course there are minor conditions attached, as with all of these things. 3 points are required. Sounds very easy on paper, but it could well prove to be otherwise in reality. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. The mood is really good now. The players itching to get this going.
Yeah, Peter, definitely the team of the season. And it's their ability to navigate their way through key contests like this that affords them the confidence and nous in knowing that the substance within can be relied upon. They're far more likely to chalk another one up than choke. These lads have a great togetherness and spirit, and I expect to see it again.
We have already started here. Has a pop! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Good running with the ball, can they build on it? The defence can get it clear. Gnabry. Played into the middle. Knocks it away. Plays it out to the flank. Well, it's hard to believe, Jim, that any team has maintained a perfect away record for a whole season. Hits one! He's got away with one there.
Well, it was just some wayward passing that let the opposition in then, and I have to say, a very lucky escape. You lose it there, you expect to be punished.
Forward it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Hoists it forward. Berlin have a free kick. And he's going to Rex. It's anyone's ball. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's Gnabry. He's got away. Has a pop! Sensational from Kane! And look who it is! It just had to be!
And that's why he's developed such a big reputation for coming up with the goods when others struggle. When defenders get a bit flustered, his focus just seems to go up a notch.
Kane with a predatory goal.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Yeah, I think for them to get their noses in front away from home is brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
And that's been won straight back. Goalkeeper's ball.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He's had a shot! He's missed, but by that far. And he's there to clear it. And it's Tar. Shoots! Out to the right. Oh, that's nice. Has a hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Davis. Chilwell has a hit! He's scored! And already they're looking to run away with it. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Davis has come steaming up from the back for this. Chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, convincing, that most certainly wasn't. He did well to rescue it, though, I'll give him that.
Was on the back foot. The message is clear, none shall pass.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And it's played forward. Away from immediate danger. Played out to the right. Looking to break out here. Done very well to intervene. Kimmich. Kane. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Looking to pull clear here. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's gone direct. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And he just whacks it away. And that has been clubbed away. The half-time whistle goes. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. Already up and running for the second half. And they are pulling clear here. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Gnabry really showed good strength there. Held his man off, didn't let himself get bullied, and got his effort away. Maintained control.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. That's a throw. He's through the middle. Now it's Kane. Davis. And that's been repelled. real danger here. Looking for a decent ball in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He's got... Oh, shooting chance! Yeah, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Keeper sends it forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Kane is effectively being marked out of the game here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Well read, he sorted that out. And once more they can't get through. And here's Kane. He could be in here. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Gnabry! In it goes! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. That was glorious. Pinpoint accuracy.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And here's Kane. Room for a shot. And a shot! And that's wide.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Driving on, he could shoot here. It's a good shot at goal! There's some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And that's been leave it clear. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
And here's the chance to counter. Forward it goes. It's Kane! And in it goes! And again, they pile on the misery.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Right, it's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make. And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's had a crack. Finds himself eased off the ball. Gnabry plays it forward, and the counter is on. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Keeper's got good distance on that. Hoists it forward. Aaron's. Going for goal! Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Oh, it's come off the upright. That's good defending, very good defending. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Almost nothing left on the clock here. It cannot be long now. Their crowning moment is imminent.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Guerrero gets it back. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Gnabry. Real chance! He has done it! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
4 in the game. He is the man. Tries to get it forward quickly. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Plays it out to the wing. And here's Kane. And through to the goalkeeper. Pinged forward. Drives it towards the front. Cuts it out. Hoists it forward.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And it's played forward. A retreat. And the referee brings it to a close. This is it. A journey's end, and what a journey it has been. After the blood, sweat and tears, now the glitz and the glamour. A ceremony for the champions. So on to centre stage come the central characters, the individuals who, as a team, blended into champions, and this is their moment. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. We are in this super stadium for a super club, truly one of the iconic buildings of 21st century sport, the Allianz Arena. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Gets it back. Götze unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Davis goes for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Now it's Kane. Well, any visiting team would come here with a certain sense of dread.
It's true, it's a scary prospect for any visiting team to come here and try to take something away. Someone's eventually going to manage it, with the emphasis on eventually.
And that's going to be a goal kick. That's been won straight back. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
It's a loose ball. Frankfurt seem happy to let their strikers roam out. Has a pop! He's scored!
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
Frankfurt go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Kimmich goes up and over. And he's there to clear it. That has put a stop to that. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Good, strong hand by the keeper. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's played forward. It's Kane! Hoists it forward. Now they can break here. Finds himself eased off the ball. And here's Kane. It's got through and hits one! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Forward it goes. Aimed in towards the centre. Goretzka goes looking. determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Hit into the middle. Chance to break. Tries to stroke it through. Mario Götze. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Plays it out to the wing, and the counter is on. Now, can he capitalise? Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Tries a shot! It's in! And that really is so impressive. That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. So who's he picking out? Oh, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Kane, chance to shoot, and the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Play for a throw. Here it comes. Gets up to head it! That's the whistle for half-time. Well, I think we're all recovering from those last frantic moments which so nearly changed the whole outcome. How would you review the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
So when they come for the break with nothing to separate them, the score 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. And he's there to cut it out. Keeper sends it forward. Time for a change in personnel. Frankfurt come here off the back of that highly entertaining 2-2 draw. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Goretzka! Tries to get it clear. Goes for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Massive leap! He's missed, but not by that far.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Hasebe looking to hit the front line. Goretzka plays it forward. And here's Kane. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Tries to get it forward quickly. Just needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Kimmich. Kane. Chance! This could fall anywhere. Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
So that's going to be another corner. And that's been levered clear. And it's Tar. What an adventurous run from a defender. Kane with a shot! Good clearance and very necessary. Oh, didn't catch it right.
He trapped it expertly, Peter, and released it very differently.
It has gone through to him. Batshuayi was a starter in the last game. Looks to thread it through. Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow, and designed to force opposition mistakes.
Breaks on here.
Tar just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
Goretzka. Goretzka. Kimmich beats the offside trap. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And he's there to hoof it away. Now the counter. Gets the better of his man. Has a hit! And the ball's come out. Brings it forward. He's gone for it! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Crunching tackle. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Oh, some tackle that.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's Goretzka. It's a brilliant interception.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Hoists it forward. Almost nothing left on the clock here. Frankfurt are facing now the prospect of failing to... And they've been caught out here. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. So what can they conjure from this one? So does he go for it? It's not a kind angle. Decent enough try.
Kimmich certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Just 5 minutes left. And here's Batshuayi. Has a pop! It's Tar. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Going through. Crosses it in low.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
What a ball this has turned out to be. There's no... Shot a goal! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
Frankfurt take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
He's got it, and he's got time. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. It has ended in disappointment, defeat, and back to the drawing board. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment.
Well, we welcome you to our coverage of the return leg of this first round tie. The outcome of the first leg could hardly have been more convincing. It leaves the general consensus being that the second leg should be little more than a mere procession, and you can understand why folk are feeling that. Well, there have been some notable comebacks over the history of this competition. The odds here do not look at all good. Question that this is one of the most striking structures in all of sport, the Allianz Arena. So raring to go here, eager to finish the job and move on.
Well, seeing how well they played last time round, Peter, and seeing how that's boosted their confidence and morale while sapping away that of their opponents, this could be just a case of delivering the coup de grace here.
Well, we're underway. Looks to clip it forward. Goes for goal! Alexis Sanchez. Kimmich gets it back. And here's Alexis Sanchez. He's had a shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Davis. And here's Kane. Battles to... It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now. And that's found its target. Promising cross. Azpilicueta can hoist it clear.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
And here's Kane. Can he find a finish now? Shoots! There it is!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Kane really showed good strength there, held his man off, didn't let himself get bullied, and got his effort away. Maintained control.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Now a chance to break. Now it's Kane. Beautifully done. Kane plays it back. And the shot! They've done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Looking for space out wide. It's a good run down the left-hand side. It's a good-looking cross. Repelled by the keeper. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his...
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control...
Gets up to head it! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
That was good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room.
And he just whacks it away. Kane. Forward it goes. Azpilicueta. Hoists it forward. And here's Alexis Sanchez. Oh, he's broken through. And a shot! Missed by a fraction. A buccaneering run from the defender. Has a pop! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Tries to get it forward quickly. And that's been won straight back. Azpilicueta. has gone out. Azpilicueta. He's left his man. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. And here's Alexis Sanchez. Chance to shoot. And it's played forward. Shot and the finish! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just lacking the cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Chance! Oh, it's there! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing!
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Azpilicueta. Back to the keeper and go again. Keeper sends it forward. Plays it long. And help's available out wide. Now the counter. Oh, sweet feet. Lofted into the middle. And it's Kane. Chance to break. Sevilla very keen on the aerial route.
Look, if you're good at it and instructed to carry on doing it, then...
The first 45 minutes are up. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we are already promptly back underway. No reported change to either side during the break. That's good defending, very good defending. Just brushed off the ball there. Azpilicueta. Azpilicueta spreads it towards the left. It's a long ball, but it's not hit its target.
This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight?
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier.
Kane! Kane! Back of the net! 2 up now, and they are cruising. He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Well, that's where he wants it. Timely intervention. There really wasn't very much in that. Not far away from being a telling final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
It's Kane! No, that wasn't kidding anyone.
There's no doubt he made the right decision, but without the right result.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Tries a shot! Oh, well played, he needed to get that right. Defending of the desperate variety. Kane looking as though he's being given special treatment here, treatment he could well do without.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
He's through. He's had a goal! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
4 in the game, he is the man. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Hoists it forward. Thinks he's got rid of that. Forward it goes. Kane goes looking. Going through. Hits one! That is a class save. He had to be at his best.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
It's being played forward. Marcao Teixeira gets into a dangerous position. And now the breakaway. Kane, shot. He's gone for it! He has done it! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
How many more does he want?
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
It's become a case of men against boys.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And here's Kane. He's in, surely. Has a pop. Sticks it away. A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
There's going to be another change here.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Gets his head to it! No, he can't turn it in. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Lobs it in gently. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Well positioned to make that interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Cuts it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. He's made sure that that won't get through. Kimmich. Kane. He's on his way. Hits one! It's a goal! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Victory in round one. Still plenty to do, of course, but one huge step forwards. So, Jim, how do you reflect on